back to His and Hers, the podcast for midlife people who are
like us.
Could be married, maybe, right? And it's interesting because today I haven't seen you, and this is our first time seeing each other. And usually we kind of you tell me what's been going on in your day. I don't necessarily ask you, but you tell me.
Whether you want to listen to
I appreciate that, whether I want to know or not.
Oh, it's my decompression.
Yeah, so I'm always interested, even if I don't look like it or act like it. I'm always curious. So
I'm very happy to see that the flank steak has already been ready to go.
It's not been cooked yet, but so, honey, how was your day? Anything exciting happen? What's going on?
Actually, it was a good day. I did my first Instagram live interview, so that was a really big win for me.
Your first one? I thought you'd done IG
No,
Live.
I actually conducted the live.
Oh.
So, but it went well, and
Who'd you do it with?
Liz Ward from the Menopause Diet Plan.
Oh, cool. It's menopause related, of course. That's good.
Of course.
How long? Was awesome.
My day was good. I had really good rapport and outcomes with my patients today.
You made a difference.
I feel like I made a difference, yes. How was your day?
It was fine. It was early, waiting for a surgeon, as we always do. But actually, he was on time. But, it was good. It was long, but it was good.
And
a lot of sitting around.
Every patient woke up pain-free?
Not pain-free necessarily, but they woke up.
That's the most important part of your job.
It's the part I get paid for. Doing anesthesia is
your specialty.
Is my specialty.
Is your skill set.
I'm an anesthesiologist.
You are.
As you know.
And a very good one. I loved working with you.
Oh, shucks. You're going to make me blush.
No, I think that your skill set is extremely good. And your patients love you. And you have such an amazing sense of calm in the operating room.
It's ignorance. It's so, when you're ignorant, you don't understand.
Oh my gosh, come on.
I'm kidding. Okay, fine. I have trouble accepting accolades, so I appreciate it.
So we come home and there are no kids in the house.
There's one kid.
But he's not in the house.
No, he's in the house. He's upstairs.
Oh.
He's right there. You're right upstairs.
I thought he was out.
No, his car's right there.
So anyway, we have one of our two kids home.
But see, so interestingly enough, it kind of leads me to my next question, because our son is upstairs, and you didn't know that, but that's fine. But he is filling out his application for housing at University of California, Santa Barbara, which he is.
Which is your alma mater.
My alma mater, and it's what a wonderful 8 years. We can talk about that that's a whole other podcast episode.
So yes, he is filling out his housing application to attend college in the fall, and here we are.
Made me start to think
about
can I say shit? Holy shit!
About being empty nesters.
Yeah, he's going to be gone, and then what? Mia's going to be in Spain, and he's going to be in Santa Barbara, and we're going to be in Merced.
In this house.
I'm going to have to play a lot of music or something on the speakers.
Actually, we have two dogs and your father, my father-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but,
But okay, so we're going to be empty nesters.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about that?
I haven't really thought about it, but I'm kind of excited about it for a couple of reasons. For one, it's just their growth which is exciting to watch. Mm-hmm. I'm a little concerned about Rowan. I'll be honest with you. I think Mia was more ready, and but
they're
but I think he's going to surprise me. I really do.
Great. I think they'll.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. It's just so, Mia's already proven that, and she had a kind of a rough time, and so I'm assuming. I bet Rowan's just going to be smooth sailing for him. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I think they're going to be fine.
It's going to be tougher for us. Fill the space, fill the time, fill the silence. But
I don't know how silent it will be. I think you and I always have conversation. I don't think it's difficult for us to fill in the silence. But I think it will be really different to just, we're going to just be making dinner for two. And we're going to be going...
Can we still do Costco? Do you do Costco for two people?
I it'll last a really long time.
For all our vitamins that we take now,
Well, so
all our supplements and vitamins as we age.
Costco is not really the issue here.
Dog food, toilet paper.
We'll have a lot of toilet paper.
I know, we'll have it for days.
I'm excited for both of them. I'm sad about how quickly it all went.
It does go quick. It goes real quick.
I think it goes back to just us being so involved with the early stages of our careers and really throwing ourselves into that. And we really made a very concerted effort to be present as much as we could for the kids, but we were very much a revolving door set of parents.
So, kind of. I mean, yes and no, right? The handoff in the parking lot. I'd give Mia to a nurse from labor and delivery in the morning because I have to go work 12 hours in New Brunswick, New Jersey, whereas you're in the hospital next door. I'd hand her off and then she'd round with you. I mean, that was crazy.
So those were our early days in New Jersey, yes.
But there is a moment in the recent history that I know things changed for me.
Okay.
And it's basically when Mia started driving. So I often remember the conversations in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Driving them to school.
Yeah.
Or picking them up. And just the talking and just the being together and that kind of stuff. Or driving her to soccer practice or all the tournaments and stuff like that. Both of them. And I remember when she started doing her own driving, that was gone. Just poof, gone. And it was a real moment that I just realized, oh, wow, everything's changing. And so the same thing with Rowan. I used to sit in that damn parking lot. I'd wait for him and drive him home. And now he's driving. It's just you don't share those moments anymore.
Yeah.
And you don't realize how important they are until you stop having them. And you didn't even you would drive them to school, and I would drive them home typically. And I was always taking me to soccer practice. I was the soccer dad.
I think you did a lot more of the driving.
I could.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I changed to the surgery center.
Interesting because that's a very unique attribute of your relationship with the kids. They dropped him off in the morning at school, which was 5 minutes away. And I didn't. In fact, I was probably yelling at them a lot more often than talking to them because we're all running late. But I think that is very special about your time with them.
Yeah. No, I remember it vividly, just how all of a sudden I just don't have those conversations anymore, that time in the car.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about your kids.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're driving themselves. And I was kind of like, oh, good, I don't have to drive anymore. But then again, I was like, oh, no, I don't have to drive anymore.
And it's hard not to get emotional about it, but it's like I really crave wanting those early years when they were babies.
Yeah. No, I know. And so I think at some point, we're going to have that with a new generation.
Yeah.
Which is
grandkids.
Crazy to think
about. Well, that's going
about.
to hopefully be a while. But I get sad thinking about how fast it all went. And when I look at pictures or when I try to conjure up certain memories, I find that it's very difficult for me to do that. Because it feels like such a blur. Difficult because you don't remember as well as you'd like to remember it? Yeah, I think there's details that I wish I knew more, I remembered more of. I wish, like you have a very specific moment where that seemed to change for you. But everything was so fast-paced for me. So in and out, in and out. And just get the dinner on the table, just get the lunches made, just feed them in the morning, get them dressed, get them bathed, make sure all the homework was done. I feel like I didn't have as much quality time. I'm sorry you feel that way. You probably had more than you think. But, yeah. I mean, that's obviously because when Mia has problems, who does she call? You. And that's fine. She can call you with her problems. Yeah, and I mean, listen, I have no regrets. I know that's I have had trouble about kind of accepting the fact that I very much was a career mom. Like, I really threw myself into my profession. and really prided myself in being a really good physician and a good doctor and carrying a private solo practice, and doing a lot of things well. And I'm glad the kids are really good kids. So I feel like I definitely did something right, but I wish for some of that time back.
Of course, I hear you there. I hear you.
But I'm not sad about being an empty nester, because I really look forward to having a lot of time with you. But I'm sad about the time that's passed.
So our relationship with our kids is changing every day, and it's like they're adults.
Yeah,
they're adults. They're members of society, of the world, and I think that's really exciting too. I think to be able to talk to them as contemporaries, as adults.
Really well-established opinions and goals and dreams.
I mean, a lot of them are wrong. But sure they do. Are you kidding me?
God. They're good kids.
Nothing wrong.
I think that they're really good kids. I don't think I'm not sad about being an empty nester. I'm more sad about just time that's gone.
Do you feel, I don't know, guilty? Is that the word? I mean, do you feel like...
I think that's such a trigger word.
Well, of course it's a trigger word. It's a very strong word.
I carry this unique burden of balancing it all. And
But do you think if you were in a different specialty, you would have had more time with the kids?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Of course. Obstetrics was a crapshoot, right? Like, whenever a baby was being delivered, I had to go.
Well, that was the reason I left the hospital too, right?
Yeah.
I went from the hospital to a surgery center so I could have my weekends, my holidays, my nights.
And that was... that was pivotal in...
I made a conscious decision.
Career, but for our family. Because I did not want to give any of that up yet.
That's fine. That's why it's a partnership, because, you hand it off to me or whatever. And so I could do that part.
And honestly, I couldn't think of anybody else that I would have handed it off to.
Well, it's because you're not married to anybody else. I mean, I am their father, so I'm appreciating that you can't think of anybody else.
Hold up. There are some...
I mean, thank you.
Some couples...
I'm going to pour some wine so I can cheers you.
Wait a second. There are some couples that the other would say, I don't think the other would be able to handle it.
Well, that's just... I mean, okay, I suppose you're right. That's weird to me, but...
It is foreign to us.
As a parent, you're responsible.
We made a very, very concerted effort to be as present as we possibly could. I remember the nights that I would be at the hospital all night. I would come home at 6, 7 in the morning. You had them already, as best as you could before you left for work early. And I, picked up. We really just made a very...
Matching socks, right? That's all I'm talking about.
Socks, right?
I mean, that's what you do.
So I think, I always circle back to, I'm not sad about being an empty nester. I really am looking forward to seeing how they continue to grow as young adults.
That's where I'm at, too.
Yeah,
it's just another phase, another stage, another something, another part of our growth.
I want time to slow down a little bit, though.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think we've been slowing down quite a bit with the kids. I mean, they've been their own people for a while, but it's like I said, that the whole moment when I stopped driving them completely, it's big.
I think you're going to get more involved with your car, and I will actually spend a lot more time alone.
I do love my car. But it requires a lot of love.
Being alone.
It requires a lot of love. But also, there's new opportunities, right? I mean, you're going up to Sacramento, Roseville. I'm looking at Vegas.
To be a little bit busier in our careers now because the kids will be gone, to secure a more stable financial future. But we are making some decisions to extend ourselves. Like, I'm a second location in Roseville, California, and I'm extending my reach out there, and you're thinking about...
Well, I'm meeting up with John in Memorial Day weekend.
In Las Vegas.
And he keeps questioning, are you serious about this? I'm like, dude, I just spent a year and $2,000.
The idea that you're going to be in Las Vegas doing some extra work, and I'm extending myself to...
Pain management for the first time since my fellowship.
I know. And I'm going to be in Roseville. It's going to be interesting that we're going to be...
I got to get my pilot's license so I can drop you off and then fly to Vegas and then.
Random thoughts. But yeah, we'll be busier by choice and seeing where that takes us career-wise.
I know. I'm gonna have to try to keep up with you on the speaker circuit. Where are you gonna be this weekend? Chicago? Okay, I'll be there.
Well, we hope.
I'll see you.
But I like the fact that we're extending ourselves outside of our Merced area.
Yeah, kind of have to.
Yeah, I'm excited to get myself out there. I had mentioned how fulfilled I am in becoming, how different my career is looking and what I'm doing with it, and that is much more education, more counseling, more coaching, more advocacy, and I am liking the idea of putting myself out there in more speaking engagements.
And this is intriguing because I mean, and we haven't really touched on anything we've done recently, which is pretty freaking crazy, by the way. Well, I just got back from Honduras.
Oh, yeah.
I did a whole week of a medical mission in Honduras.
Yes, you did. That was
with One World Surgery, and did anesthesia for a whole week. And
with our very good friend, Dr. Pete.
Well, Pete invited me, and he got me in touch with Regu, and it's been amazing. And I
know you were so impacted by the situation. You wanted us to adopt a Honduran kid.
No, we're not adopting him, but it's called sponsoring.
Oh, sponsoring. Okay.
You give $50 a month to this kid, and why? Because I hit him in the face with a baseball, so I felt bad. But he's like, "Está bien, está bien, está bien." He kept saying, "Está bien."
Okay.
And I believe him, but I felt bad, and so I have a picture with him, and I want to, Anyway, so I'm going to reach out at some point. We're going to sponsor this little guy, and he's going to be amazing. But
you had a good experience.
I did. It was amazing. I kind of went into it with a very. I really didn't know what to expect. I really felt kind of like I didn't necessarily belong. And the way I say that is because I've been doing this surgery center. I call it the country club anesthesia now for 8 years. And I was like, God, I haven't done major cases in a long time.
Oh, that's true.
And, open cases. But when I got there, and, the first day was like, okay. And then I realized pretty quickly, oh, yeah, no problem. I got this. I'm just as good as anybody else. It's not a problem at all.
That's awesome.
With amazing people. The word of the week was flexibility. So, in our infinite naivety and learning about the whole podcasting thing, we learned that our camera was not set up correctly, and we lost half our episode of Empty Nesters, which we were so actually quite proud of. We'll revisit this later. In the meantime, thank you for at least watching what we got, and this is basically sticking with us because this is fun for us, and we hope it's educational and fun for you.
Yeah, we hope that you'll continue to support our new podcast called His and Hers, and Davin and I are open books. We want to share our midlife experiences with all of you, and we welcome your feedback. So share, subscribe, and
Below.
Oh, down.
I'm pointing to where all the comments are going to be.
So we hope that you'll continue this journey with us,
Okay.
and we look forward to sharing more of our midlife experiences.
Yeah, share with a friend. Share with your grandma.